This is your News Source Evening Bulletin for today, Tuesday, the 26th day of February in the year 2019. Here's what we're tracking tonight. President David Granger has written to the chairman of the Guyana Elections Commission, informing him that the government of Guyana is committed to doing everything possible to ensure that the commission is provided with the financial resources and has sufficient time to conduct credible elections. The chairman of the Guyana Elections Commission, Justice James Patterson, has confirmed that he did receive a letter from the president, which is in response to a letter that the commission had sent to the president informing him of its inability to host elections within the 90-day period after the no-confidence motion and the unavailability of funding for the hosting of regional and general elections. In the letter to the GECOM chairman, news source understands that the president indicated to the chairman that he intends to seek the parliament's approval for funding for the elections. Additionally, the president is also expected to seek the parliament's approval on a new timeline for the elections in keeping with the Constitution. The Constitution calls for elections to be called within 90 days following the passage of the no-confidence motion, or at a time agreed to by 2/3 of the National Assembly. With GECOM already indicating that it cannot meet the 90-day timeline, the government is expected to go to the parliament seeking the 2/3 majority for an agreed time after March 21. The Standard News in its online edition this evening is reporting that the president is urging GECOM to begin poll preparations. Presidential spokesman Mark Archer said the president was very careful with the wording of his letter, and there is no talk of any urging of GECOM to begin poll preparation at this time. He said the Standard News headline is alarming, and the Minister of State is expected to address the matter. Minister of Social Protection Amna this afternoon blasted the Rusal Bauxite Company over its delay to reinstate 61 dismissed workers, and the move by the company to tell another 30 workers that they soon could be on the breadline. Minister Ali invited the media into her office as she met with officials of the Rusal Bauxite Company and made it clear to them that the government of Guyana will not accept the company's position for there to be special conditions for the re-employment of the dismissed workers.
You have said, you have put conditions that those who are willing to come back, their demands to be admitted to the enterprise must be laid over. I think that is unthinkable. Here it is. We have an issue at this place. We have made certain requests. There are issues where both management has as well as workers. And once the workers are back on stream, then it provides us an opportunity for us to discuss and come to some agreement. But to say to the workers that, hello, for you to be readmitted, you have to establish these things. It is unthinkable and unreasonable.
The minister also lambasted the company for its position that it wants to seek out instigators of the strike action. She said the workers are represented by a union and the company must respect that position.
You made mention of instigators. I don't know whom you would call instigators, but here it is, we have a labor problem. The union got involved. I don't know whether it is the thinking of management to penalize the union, because if you would want to call the union the instigator, but those poor workers are not the instigators of anything, but yet they are made to suffer by this company. I really cannot accept those thinking.
Ali said she cannot understand how the company is talking about the rehiring of workers, but at the same time seeking to hire new workers for the same jobs. The minister said the government of Guyana will not allow the workers to be treated badly.
In terms of disassembling, it seems to me as though you have made a decision in terms of disassembling, yet you are saying to us that you are requesting new workers. You have an establishment But yet you are saying to us that you are requesting new workers. Why do you want to punish the existing workers instead of settling a dispute which is existing?
Since the firing of the 61 workers, the Rusal company has reportedly written to another 30 workers, indicating to them that soon their labor might not be needed at a particular time. Ali said such a move is more than unreasonable in face of the current situation.
I don't understand how you can suddenly, after dismissing 61 workers, write the other workers numbered about 30, I'm told, if my understanding is right, giving notice of availability of work. I mean, is that done in any sane way? Arbitrarily? There is no consultation, there is no discussion. Because you are management, you come here and you just decide that, look, this is what I want and this is what I have to get. No! The government of Guyana will not accept that. We are not going to accept that.
She said the company also needs to ensure that there is security of tenure for the workers.
Now you have 500 odd workers in your company. Are you saying to me that there is no security of tenure for these 540 workers? That you can get up tomorrow morning and say to them, hello, I have no need for you, get the hell out of here, and I'm going to take new workers because my work is going to continue? Well, we are not going to accept that. I am sorry. That cannot work, my brothers.
The government is holding firm to its position that the workers be reinstated. The officials who met with the minister along with her junior minister and the chief labor officer have undertaken once again to make contact with their bosses in Russia before any decision is made. More news coming up in a moment.
Here now, I want to switch over to GTT right now. Because all this time and money I waste on a cars alone can just send up my blood pressure.
You've come to the right place.
Really?
Once you're switched over with our network, you can activate our Fab 5 plan. With our Fab 5 plan, you can enjoy free unlimited calls with 4 family and friends.
You got to be kidding me.
You will also get 5 gigabytes of data with 250 text messages.
You got to be kidding me.
And your chosen 4 can also call you for free.
You got to be kidding me.
Activate the GTT Fab 5 plan today. For only $5,005, you get free unlimited calls to 4 of your closest family and friends, 5 gigs of data plus 250 text messages, and your Fab 5 friends can call you for free. GTT Fab 5.
As a luxury mechanic, I'm often asked, what gas should I use in my expensive vehicle? In other countries, you have regular and mid-grade gasoline known as 87, 89, and premium gasoline known as octane 93 to 95. For affordable, high-quality fuel, performance and high mileage, visit Guy Oil today. Choose Guy Oil Super 95. Guy Oil, we are everywhere.
Welcome back. The Guyana Rice Development Board will be looking to put stricter measures in place to safeguard the quality and export of Guyana's rice. The move comes after more than 30 containers of rice that was exported by 1 mill to Panama through the GRDB had to be returned because it was rejected. The shipment was rejected because it was not what was ordered by the Panamanians. At a press conference this morning, the head of the GRDB, Nizam Hassan, explained that when the rice arrived in Panama, it was parboiled rice and not the white rice that was ordered.
An investigation was conducted here in Guyana. The findings of the investigation revealed that there were no wrongdoings on the part of the GRDB nor its staff. All the relevant and requisite procedures were followed by the GRDB and its staff in the execution of its duties. Guyana continues to export to Panama.
Mr. Hassan said when the rice was inspected while being packed, the rice shipment was there. So there was some clear mix-up later by the company that caused the shipment of parboiled rice to be sent to Panama. Attorney at law K. Juman Yassin is representing the interests of the rice miller. He said the rice miller has admitted that a wrong shipment was in fact sent to Panama and has stood the cost of its return to Guyana and the export of the new shipment.
He indicates there must have been some negligence involved, and as the owner of the mill, he has accepted responsibility and will ensure that in future there is more stricter safeguards and control. He wishes to categorically state that he does not know of any corrupt employees and or officials of the GRDB, and all the dealings that he has had with the GRDB and the employees was above board.
Meanwhile, the Guyana Rice Development Board has announced that it is now engaging the assistance of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to get additional information from the Jamaican government about a shipment of rice that was recently rejected by that country. The GRDB is adamant that all rice shipments are checked before leaving Guyana, and there has been no issue with the rice to the Jamaican market around the time that the Jamaicans are claiming substandard rice arrived there from Guyana. The matter is being investigated. Local telecommunications giant GTT is looking to improve on its various services across the country, even as it seeks to expand on existing services and offer new services to its customers. The company's Chief Executive Officer Justin Ned told a media conference this afternoon that 2018 was a challenging but productive year for the company. He said the company continues to face a problem with vandalism.
$10,000 US in labor plus materials. And we calling people out on holidays. Sometimes these guys go out at the dead of night to search for things. You know, we've got garbage trucks that pull down our cables.
The CEO reported that many of the products and services that were rolled out by the company in the past year are working well, even as efforts are on the way to improve on those that may have problems.
When we look back, we really know that GTT has had a significant role in the development of Guyana. And this is not something that we take lightly as we shape the future of Guyana. So it's been 28 years, and I want to say it's been delightful to be of service to the people of Guyana, and we'll be here for many years to come.
As part of the new initiatives being offered by the company, there is a new TV box system that offers over 100 cable channels at a monthly cost of $2,500. The new system is a partnership between GTT and a third party. The new service is supported by the Blaze Internet service, and Mr. Ned explained that with the high-speed internet, several new third-party services could be offered. In 2019, the CEO said the company will also be focusing on the wellness of its employees with several new initiatives for the workplace. New training and customer services will be among them. Turning now to the courts, two policemen found themselves on the other side of the law today as they appeared in court to face armed robbery charges. Police rank Sherwin Spears and Daniel Kelman stood before the Chief Magistrate Ann McLennan and denied the allegations made against them. The prosecutor told the court that it is alleged that on the 20th of February at the Takatu Bridge in the township of Letem, the two policemen robbed Brazilian national Ronaldo Ferreira of his cell phone along with some Brazilian currency totaling $39,000. An attorney who is representing the two men told the court that on the day in question, the two policemen who were working at the border crossing stopped the accused and conducted and searched him and found narcotics, the mobile phone, and money. The attorney said the items were taken away from the man, and while he was being taken to the police station in the area, he escaped, but later returned to the station to report that he was robbed by the two policemen. The prosecutor told the court that there was no such event and claimed that it was the two policemen who approached the man while armed and relieved him of his money and phone. After listening to both sides of the argument, the magistrate granted bail in the sum of $100,000 each and transferred the case to the Letem Magistrates Court for its continuation. Across the Region is up next.
Nobody on the post there. Going through costly. Yes, it is. But I'm not saying we just get a header. Oh, no, that's some save, isn't it?
Let's Bet Sports. Take your game to a whole new level. You decide. Your game, your bet type, your bet amount. Guyana Lottery Companies, let's bet sports. Be part of the game.
Across the region right now, the Virgin Islands party led by Andrew A. Fahy won the general elections in the BVI after gaining 8 of the 13 seats in the Virgin Islands House of Assembly. That's according to preliminary results. The VIP was one of 4 political parties, including the incumbent National Democratic Party, that contested the elections held after Premier Dr. Orlando Smith decided to forego a by-election for the 5th electoral district that became vacant last October following the death of Representative Dolores Christopher. Smith did not contest the elections on Monday after indicating in June last year that he would be stepping down and not contesting in the elections. Electoral officials said 25 candidates from 4 political parties, as well as a lone independent, contested the election in 9 districts, while 15 candidates contested the poll as at-large candidates. In Barbados, Barbados Today reports that at least one group of public service vehicle owners is standing behind workers who complained last week of being blindsided by the Transport Authority's notice that new uniform requirements will take effect next month, although talks on the controversial matter were still ongoing. As a matter of fact, the Association of Public Transport Operators is challenging the legality of the uniform introduction. The revelation was made by a source within the organization, who told Barbados Today this morning that while his organization will adopt a wait-and-see approach to the outcome of negotiations between the PSV Workers Association and the Transport Authority, their attorney wrote a letter to the authority last week, legally objecting to the new dress code. And finally tonight, international news. Pakistan says it will respond at the time and place of its choosing after India launched strikes against militants in Pakistani territory. India said it had killed a large number of militants, but Pakistan called the claim reckless. Tensions between the 2 nuclear-armed neighbors have been high following an attack on Indian troops in Kashmir. The attack was claimed by a group based in Pakistan, Jaish-e-Mohammed, and India had vowed to retaliate. India accuses Pakistan of allowing militant groups to operate on its territory, something Pakistan denies. And that's your News Source Evening Bulletin for tonight. Gordon Mosley reporting.